Did you see Into the Wild?
I did, yeah.
Did you know that the school bus, I think in real life, was it last year? I think the Alaskan government had it towed away because so many people kept going back to that spot
Yeah. No, I
to
didn't know
try
that.
to. What do you think it is that people are attracted to that whole story and this sort of even though they know sort of the risk of the elements? I realize this is a bit off topic, but I just was curious to hear your take on that real quickly, and then we'll get back to last few questions.
I don't remember enough of that movie, I think. I think that a lot of people, I mean, you could say the same thing about the Sex and the City stoop in New York City. I mean, I think there's something that audiences, as an audience member, and you're not in the film business, and you get to revel in what these movies are and how special things are. As a filmmaker, I think you become jaded once you start being, even if you're not a filmmaker, but you work in the film industry, you slowly get to, it's like a blessing, it's like a curse, because you're behind the curtain and you see the process and you see what happens, and you don't get to live in that kind of, that awe of like, oh, that bus or that moment, or oh, I want to go on the same journey, and I want to be in the bus, or I want to go walk down that cobblestone street, and I want to go down the stoop, and you get to live the fantasy a little bit more, and I could see why people want to go out and fall in love with a piece of art, and a film, and go, I want to go and I want to do that, and I want to see that, and I want to see where this is, and I want to feel what that's like. I find that that's more common in kind of civilians that are not in the film industry.
Do you think that's what drew most of us people that are in the film industry now, was just this extreme love for whatever set piece, whether it's the car from Back to the Future or the stairs from Joker or whatever, that we were so attracted to it that it made us want to be in the industry. But then being in it, then we see behind the curtain and
Yeah, I mean, I think it is those iconic props or set pieces or times, periods. I remember growing up, everybody fell in love with the '60s because of certain movies. I think we all have that. That we have a nostalgia to something that gets us into filmmaking. I remember, like, when I did it, I was using a VHS camcorder to make videos for like my 7th grade, middle school project, and I shot a video that was kind of like Wayne's World, and I put it in and I edited it with 2 VCRs, and I did stop and record, stop and record, and stop and record, and it wasn't because I was like, I mean, yeah, I really liked Wayne's World at the time, and I was like, oh, I could do this on my couch and like just get like, this is cool, and like it'll be fun. But watching people in the back, when I was in the back of the class, like watching people laugh and watching people like experience it, and watching people be like, this is great. That's really what for me, that's what got me into wanting to do this. It was feeling their, wasn't like praise, but it was just more like a rush of being like, yeah, I want that reaction out of people. I want to see, when I go watch my film, I sit in the back. If I'm at a screening, I'm going to sit in the back of the movie. If I'm going to stay there anymore, I sit there and like to watch how people react to things, and that really gets me.